Hello and welcome back to Commando Gaming and Battletech Battles. We're continuing our series on Battletech Advanced 3062, the updated mod that includes a full inner sphere map and lots of fun goodies. It's been a very enjoyable gameplay. I've already enjoyed this mod before the update, but now that it has a complete map of the inner sphere, it's going to be even more fun. So I teed up a mission here. We did a quick travel to another planet in between videos, so let's jump into it. And also joining me right now is Alex of Commando Gaming to provide some positive and useful commentary.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've actually been in a video of this mod.
I don't think you have either.
Well, first impression saying that name is a mouthful. So.
And our channel mascot has decided to join us in the room as well.
Hi, Snickers.
Let's jump into it. So we got we're in a tropical environment, so we're going to have to keep that in mind.
Hi, Snickers.
Not a happy climate for Battletech.
Ooh, see? Even our mech warriors don't like this tropical climate. Alright, let's see if we can find some mechs to blow up.
This map seems familiar.
Well, they're all familiar.
Let's move.
I mean, all they did in the original Battletech game is they just made huge maps, and then they used...
They just put you in different spots on the map.
Different spots on the same map, pretty much, yeah. So after a while, they all kind of look the same.
Actually, I read up in the original beta, the dev testing version of Battletech. It was all just one map but different sections.
Oh.
Because they didn't.
So it was like a battle world?
No, it was different sections of it. So it's
a whole planet worth of maps?
Yeah, but it's barricaded due to which mission you're doing. So
oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know
So
that.
they didn't have to design multiple maps. They just made one really big one.
Yeah, I mean...
Understood. Position confirmed.
After a while, you just get used to each map. So let's see. So we've got a 45-tonner, probably a Vindicator would be my guess.
Oh wait, you can actually tell the tonnage?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If you highlight it.
I haven't played this game in a long time.
And we have a 60-ton vehicle and a 60-ton vehicle. So, all right, let's move up our sensor locker, see if we can get a feel for what's up there. Keep our evasion really high. Let's do a sensor lock on this vehicle. See what we're looking at here. Oh, yep, it's a carrier. It's a missile carrier, so we need to try to get rid of that thing.
Need something, Chief?
Alright, so we'll move up our
Move in 2 minutes.
trebuchet here.
Carrier.
Missile carrier.
See how you like this.
Alright,
Oh,
that's a good start.
That was good. That was a really good shot.
That's a good
That
start
was-
for sure.
Didn't even get a shot off on you. That's one of the better starts, probably.
Well, I mean, the thing is, when you see anything that's labeled a carrier, whether it's a missile carrier or a gun carrier, they usually have a lot of firepower but hardly any armor, so you should try to take care of them as soon as possible.
And also what I like that's different from the mechs and the vehicles. In the vehicles, if you destroy any structural component, you destroy the vehicle. But a mech, you can destroy an arm, a leg, a side torso, and it's still going to be up and running. Which
Yeah.
kind of adds a bit of diversity. It's not like you have to...
Personally,
destroy one
I
thing.
would rather fight mechs than vehicles any day. Number
Because
one,
they get more salvage?
because you get salvage, and number two,
Don't you get weapon salvage, though,
Like-
from vehicles as well?
you do, but sometimes you can't take, as long as a vehicle has armor and hasn't been destroyed, usually all of its weapons will stay functional. Whereas with a mech, you can at least try to take out some of their weapons.
Come on. Send me a real mech warrior.
So
Yeah.
it's a catch-22. Alright, we got another 50-tonner on the field.
At least the one same thing that actually relates to a game that I've actually played a lot more of. Mech Warrior 5, I played a lot of that. A lot more than I played Battletech. There's kind of the same strategic targeting with the different types of mechs. You want to go for weapons on heavier mechs, but you just want to go straight for the kill on light mechs.
Alright, let's see. We got another vehicle over here, so let's get vision on this vehicle. We got mobile artillery. We definitely want to take care of that.
Yeah, you want to
We
take
got
that
a
out.
blackjack and an enforcer. This mobile artillery, let's see, what does it have on it? Thumper artillery, so that's a lot of firepower. Let's do actually, we've got really good hit percentages here, especially if we do a precision strike. So let's take the shot here. Those mobile artillery pieces have a lot of armor, so it's going to take a while to break through. Let's see. We can get a shot on this enforcer here. Not the best hit percentage, but we'll take the shot.
Sometimes failing is important. However, this will mostly be painful.
Alright, let's move up the blackjack. This blackjack,
Is it just Mira? Did she just say mother?
I missed it.
I think she said mother instead of commander.
Alright, so I just picked up this blackjack off camera, and it's got lost tech because it's a post helm memory core mech, so it's actually a pretty good mech. I don't love the blackjack, but this is an omni blackjack, so it's actually pretty good.
So for people that are new to the game or me that hasn't played in a while, what is an Omni-Mech?
So Omni-Mech is what the clan was famous for, which is basically a mech that's got either superior technology and or the ability to be changed,
Basically,
have
the weapons
modules
that you can
changed
put
out
on.
very quickly.
So the weapons that you can put on,
So you can pretty much put anything you want onto an Omni-Mech,
which is why they're so much more valuable than a regular mech.
and you can also change the components really quickly in the mech bay without a lot of time and money. And there's also the fact that usually Omni-Mechs have better technology than regular battle mechs. So let's move up our trebuchet here. We're going to do multi-target here, so we'll put a little firepower in on that artillery, and then we'll hit this blackjack with the rest of what we have. I want to try to take out that artillery piece as quickly as we can. Enforcer's going to move up. Fortunately, they're slow. Yep, not in range yet with its AC-10, so it's shot its large laser at us. Got a pretty good hit, actually. Alright, they're going after my sensor locker. But it's got really high evasion. Okay, here comes reinforcements. Knew that was going to happen. And of course, everybody's going after my sensor locker. Which is fine, because he's got really high evasion. Let's see what the artillery does. Oh! Artillery shot at the Wolfhound. Which actually isn't too bad. Alright, so let's see if we can get around to the rear. Alright. Okay, this is a little risky. But if we can put two PPCs into the rear of this thing, it's going to help us out a lot. Wow, those mobile artillery pieces have so much armor. It's just going to take a while to take that thing out.
sounds really, really loud. It sounds like bees up against the mic. Maybe that's actually what they did for the sound.
Hey, that mobile artillery just took a shot, and it's taking another shot.
Maybe it did a multi-strike.
I think it just did.
Is that still a thing? I don't know. I haven't played since the first time we started doing road tech.
Alright, so this is one of my favorite mechs right now. These crabs, these aren't normal crabs. They actually have, the HD model actually has this super strong armor that gives them almost as much armor as an assault. The only downside is they don't have as much weaponry. So they're really good at tanking. You put them in the front lines and just let the enemy shoot at them.
Well, we need salvage anyways.
So they work really good.
So yeah, that was what, an AC what?
That was I think it was an AC 5.
I'm receiving.
It took almost like no damage.
Yep,
That's how much armor that thing has compared to the regular crab.
these things are beasts.
Not like, say, a wolfhound or something, which can get wrecked pretty easily by stuff.
Alright, there we go. Good hits there.
Got a critical hit.
The Blackjack pilot really should eject. He's lost most of his weapons. Oh, melee on our wolfhound.
Aye, aye, aye. What mech was it?
The
That-
Enforcer.
Oh.
What do you need?
Luckily,
I thought
luckily
you-
he didn't get structural damage.
Wait, don't you have a roughneck on the field?
Let's move.
No. I don't have a roughneck.
No, an enemy.
Nope, not in this playthrough, not yet. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see if we can finish off this blackjack here.
Take this.
See, the crab doesn't have a lot of firepower, but
Oh.
eventually, if you've got super strong armor,
Yes.
and even if you have moderate firepower, eventually you're going to break through and take the enemy out.
Understood. Moving fast.
Alright, let's see if we can work on this. We're going to have to multi-target here. Finish off this blackjack, hopefully. There we go. That mobile artillery's got a lot of armor. Alright, here comes those reinforcements. The one bad thing about the Enforcer getting a hit in on our Wolfhound is it took out a lot of its evasion. So that's why the enemy's targeting it. Should be okay though. Still has pretty good evasion. Alright. Now the good thing is we can actually make this Enforcer pay for coming in and doing melee.
For doing a shot in the rear.
Yep. So we just run around behind him.
That's the wolfhound with 2 PVCs, right?
Yep. 2 snub-nosed PPCs in the back. And there he goes. That'll teach him for coming in and meleeing me. Anytime you can get an enemy comes in and melees you, most people will logically go in and try to melee them back. But a smart mech warrior will just shoot him in the back, and usually you'll do a heck of a lot more damage. Alright, oh, that mobile artillery moved up. Not the smartest decision.
That was probably its ending. Yep.
Yep.
That was its undoing.
Because since those crabs are so heavy with armor,
They can just stomp and one hit kill
they're
everything.
pretty good with melee. Alright, so that takes out the first wave. So now we gotta set up and wait for those reinforcements to come to us. Let's set up a battle line here.
Waiting for orders.
get into the best position possible. It's going to be 4. It should be 4 on 4 at this point. So the fact that we took out those vehicles so quickly puts us in a pretty good spot for these reinforcements. Ooh, got a hit in on the Wolfhound. We're gonna have to make sure he stays evasive the rest of the game.
Wait, what kind of damage does he have? I wasn't paying attention.
He doesn't have any structural yet. That might be changing.
Oh, yeah, that just changed. It jinxed it.
Engine critical.
I mean, for some reason that seems like deja vu. Does that thing get engine critical a lot?
Occasionally it does. But, so we're just going to give our Wolfhound a break, get him evasive, put him in the back of the firing line, and we'll push these crabs up, because again, these crabs have super strong armor, so they can just stand in the front and take whatever the enemy wants to shoot at them. Really like these crabs. I've never played these crabs before. I think they're new to the update of this mod, but it's
They're pretty good.
They're pretty awesome. For 50 tons, I mean, basically they could stand.
That's probably why it's so good at fighting. It's probably about maybe 30 tons of heavy steel plating of armor.
Yeah, it could
stomping on it.
It could stand toe to toe against an assault. Now, eventually, the assault would overpower it
because
with
it
its
has
firepower.
the same armor and firepower.
But all right, so we got a blackjack in the distance. So let's actually do a precision strike so we can get a tag lock.
I wonder what would win.
Oh, and we missed. All that just to shoot the tag, and we missed.
I wonder what would win. The same crab that you're using with more armor but less firepower, or a regular crab with less armor but more firepower.
Oh no, this crab has taken out any other regular crab easily, because it eventually just overpowers the opponent with its laser firepower. So especially since I upgraded these, so they actually have a large laser. The original version didn't have a large laser, but I modified it to have a little bit more firepower.
Every little bit of firepower counts.
See? So now the crab is in the front line. It's got AMS. It's got really strong armor. So they can just shoot missiles at us forever, and it's not going to do a lot of damage. So let's move up our Wolfhound close enough that it can get a sensor lock. Let's sensor lock that 55 tonner and see what it is. It's a Wolverine. Alright, that blackjack has PPCs on it. So we can actually push forward with our crab.
Let's get down to it.
Yes, Commander.
See, some of these hits, if they were taken by any other mech, would probably be getting structural damage already. So,
Affirmative.
move up our blackjack.
Just to absorb a bit more of the firepower.
Use a precision strike here.
Actually, since you can kind of like break the AI into your favor, the AI tends to either target the weakest armor and the closest ones of priority targeting.
Moving to position.
So if you have two mechs of equal armor, of equal damage taken, or like full health, and then you have them standing at the exact same distance from the enemy, they'll do a multi-strike and split the damage up, so in the long run you'll take a lot less damage.
That's a good tip.
But I don't know if that's been changed or anything with the recent update. That was from like a few months ago that I saw that.
Alright, this blackjack is already looking pretty beat up already. So give him a whole bunch of LRMs to the face. Yeah, blackjacks can't take that kind of firepower for very long. They should really be using the blackjack to snipe at long range.
Yeah, I don't understand what they're doing.
Alright, we got another mech moving up. Looks like there's only 3 mechs in this reinforcement group. So, barring a surprise, we're looking pretty good here. Let's print up our Wolfhound. Do another sensor lock on that Wolverine.
I've got a sensor one.
They keep targeting the crabs, which is fine with me.
My armor's melting off.
No, you're fine.
Losing
You got like no armor.
Huh?
No armor damage.
Yeah, I don't know why he's
Saying my armor's melting off. I mean, dude, stop lying.
he's being a little dramatic.
He really is.
Wait, man.
Actually, I think that was a sheep.
Yes, that is she. Really, something should be breaking off that blackjack by now. It's got very little armor left.
I'm here.
Finish off this blackjack. Ooh, some good hits there. PPC destroyed. Come on, eject.
Reporting critical.
Yes, he ejected. Alright. So it looks like there should be another enemy that we're not seeing on the screen yet, because it says we only destroyed 25% of the opposition. Alright, so let's push our crab forward some more. We got some vision here. So we have a Oswar, a Thunderbolt. That's good salvage. We got this Wolverine, so I think we should try to hammer this Wolverine before the rest of them get too close. Keep hitting that Wolverine.
Waiting for orders.
Comes a Thunderbolt.
That still really is loud.
The AMS is loud, that is for sure. I just hope I can get some laser AMS soon. That's a lot better than
And hopefully a lot
machine gun AMS.
quieter,
It is a little quieter.
thankfully.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, they don't like me at all. Standing by.
Alright, Rhino. See if you can help us with this Wolverine. I'd really like to finish it off before too many of these other mechs come up around the corner. Good hits there. Alright, Wolverine's retreating. Looks like it's going to try to buy some time.
I'm on the climb. That's what
I
you
need
want.
to push forward my other crab so I can pull back the first crab.
Precisions and high speed. One that you just
See, if I rotate these crabs, we can hold up for a very long time. Push forward with our blackjack. Precision strike on that Wolverine. Oh, hit the head, hit the head. Yes, I hit the head.
That's a good shot.
If I can just hit the head even a little bit. Alright, so we're going to pull the other crab back so it's not taking the full brunt of the enemy. Let's see if we can get another headshot. Ooh, I'll take that. Ammo explosion. Alright, there goes the Wolverine. Alright, now we got a free shot at this Thunderbolt. I wouldn't mind getting a Thunderbolt from Salvage. Sensor lock, probably on this Thunderbolt again.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
And now that we got this crab that's fully armored, we can push it forward. And let's see if we can get some precision strikes on the legs. I'd like to maximize salvage on that Thunderbolt. Rounds of that, and maybe we'll get a couple pieces of that Thunderbolt to salvage. I got a jam on one of our AC5s. Our Ultra Cannon 5s, not AC5.
You AC5s.
Yes. Good hits there. At some point I gotta move up Trebuchet. Now's as good a time as any. Good thing this video isn't for kids, right?
Yeah.
Now stop grabbing all the armor.
I could put the Wolfhound up and have him try to shoot these guys in the side, but I'm not going to take the chance. This battle's going pretty smoothly. See, as you can see with these crabs, the fact that they take so little damage, eventually you just wear the enemy down. Let's not move our blackjack too close. Alright, let's see if we can take out one of these legs. Well, almost.
I'm here. Acknowledge.
lucky shot on the leg. Give me a lucky shot on the leg. Oh, oh. Was it enough? No, so close.
Got past the armor. Orders. I come. Target's taking a critical hit.
Those thunderbolts are tough.
Now who's up for having all the armor?
Yes, Commander. I've got a sensor.
Lock on the thunderbolt.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Keep pushing forward. Each time I push forward, my hit percentages are going to get better and better. Let's do a precision strike on that leg. There goes the leg.
Well,
Ooh. 2 injuries on 1 shot.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates received.
See if we can take out that other leg.
Taking a shot. Critical hit, Commander.
Now see, that's bogus, Alex, because one of the things I get frustrated about with this game,
What?
so if you're down on the ground, if you get knocked down, you have to wait till your next turn to eject. But the AI can eject whenever they want to when they're on the ground. It's kind of unfair. I wish they gave you the option as the pilot
Yes, Commander.
to eject if you wanted to, if you're on the ground. What do you think?
Yeah, that is kind of bogus.
Alright, so we're down to 1 mech here. Another thing that I think would be cool is when the enemy's down to 1 mech, if you could just call them on the radio and say, hey, why don't you surrender? Or better yet, how about I hire you?
All right. Full speed.
And then you could just give them like a couple 100,000 C-bills and you would get their mech and they wouldn't die.
Yeah.
Because if this was me at this point, I would have ejected because there's no way you can win. He's just going to get torn apart.
I'm receiving you. Confirm.
I mean, 5 against 1 is really not fair. Let's make sure we don't overheat here so we don't have an ammo explosion.
AC-5 ammo depleted. Aye, aye.
Moving up the crabs. I mean, the crabs have almost full armor yet left, and they've been taking alpha strike after alpha strike.
Ready. Move into position. Firing all weapons. Scored a critical hit.
we're just going to move the Wolfhound around. And if this guy survives the next bunch of alpha strikes, then we can just shoot him in the back with our...
What do you want?
Oh, can we not? Alright, there we go. Point blank range. And you know what? Why not? We'll do a precision strike even though we're point blank range. I thought that would be more dramatic.
Commander. I'm here. Roger. Copy that.
What? How did they survive that? That was pretty good.
I'm here.
Oswars have a lot of armor because they're omni-mechs. So. Hopefully we'll get a couple pieces of this one. But it's not going to last much longer.
Good to go. Heading out. Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, come on, Brody. Just eject. Oh, he's coming in for melee. Yeah, good luck. Melee on my crab.
Not gonna do anything.
Didn't even take off any armor.
That was sad.
Because both of these crabs have 1,000 armor. And as I said, we can put our Wolfhound
Move into position.
behind him.
That was so sad.
Little precision strike to the rear. And there he goes. 2 salvage parts. Good.
Mission success.
Not a bad mission. Got some pretty good salvage. We didn't get any damage or injuries. So that's pretty successful in my book. Alright, let's see. Yep, no structural. A little bit of structural damage on the Wolfhound. Like there's like a little dent on the Wolfhound. So, all right, let's look at the salvage. We always take a look at the components first, just to make sure there isn't something that's better than the mech parts. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything better, so we'll go ahead and take the Oswar parts and the Thunderbolt parts. And let's see, we also got 3 blackjack parts, so we can put a blackjack together. Thunderbolt parts and a whole bunch of other stuff. So not a bad return for a quick, relatively quick mission. Let's stop by the mech bay. I think we might be able to put something together. Let's see. So we got a little bit. Let's see. Basically, we got lost 5 points of structural on or shoulder for the Wolfhound, and that's not even very important because we don't have any weapons there. So we can actually keep playing the Wolfhound unless it takes more damage. So I can put together a Thunderbolt now, which is interesting. So do I want a Thunderbolt? Go ahead and put this. Oh, I need to take something out of the mech bay. So what do I want to give up for a Thunderbolt? I think I'll give up this Hunchback. Trading a Hunchback for a Thunderbolt is a pretty easy decision. Thunderbolt. Let's see what that Thunderbolt has on it. It's got nice armor, 1000 armor. It's got a PPC, a flamer, 3 medium lasers, and an SRM6. Not too bad. I'll probably want to do some modifications next time we travel, but for now, I think that's pretty solid. So hey, we got a Thunderbolt. So I think we have enough time for, just enough time for one more mission, or actually that's probably all the time we have for this video. So just to give everybody, since we're not going to take another mission, let me just give people a look ahead. So what I'm actually doing is I'm pushing forward into Steiner's space so I can get to Jade Falcon space. So we can start fighting Clan and getting some Clan technology. So I'm excited about that. If you've seen our Rogue Tech videos, we've done plenty of Clan battles. So it'll be interesting to see how this mod handles the Clan. I think it probably will have similar concepts to what was going on in Rogue Tech, but I think this will be interesting to get into Clan space here and see if we can get some great technology. So that's probably going to happen in a couple videos after we finish off this planet. So we'll see you soon on the next video, and please subscribe to both of our channels and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Talk to you later.